All right, let's see the energy coming towards you. Tomorrow is the full moon, and it's going to be in Leo. So depending on where you are in the world, I'm in Florida, so tomorrow will be Wednesday, right? So that's going to be February the 12th. So let's use our Moonology Oracle cards, and then let's see what comes out in terms of with this full moon energy, what's coming your way, right? So let's go ahead, clear the deck, and let's ask about, ooh, that was fast. Okay, look at that now. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit, for the collective? So we have two more. All right, interesting. So the first one you received, ooh, and look at the bottom of the deck. This is beautiful. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. So that's the energy that's trying to come in, right? And it's a blue moon, things happen in a blue moon. So this is not something that happens very often. They say once in a blue moon, right? But there's something that's going to happen that you may have wanted to happen, but you've kind of like given up on. You're not believing in anymore. And Spirit's saying this is not the time to do that, because this is the time that this particular thing can happen. So believe in the impossible. That's what I'll probably call it. So anywho, for some of you, and I was just going to share too, I had a dream that was, some of you may be seeing lions, and I didn't put two and two together until after I had the dream that this full moon was in Leo. And Leo is associated with the lion and with the strength card in tarot, right? And the first card why I'm saying that you receive is the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini, right? So some of you may be wanting to get certain questions answered. Right. All right, good. So I had an interruption. But anywho, so the answers you need are coming, right? So some of you have been having questions. Some of you have been kind of puzzled. Some of you have been struggling with a situation and maybe asking the divine, right? Praying to your ancestors for a solution, right? Something that's going to get you out of whatever bind, whatever pickle, whatever confusion that you're having in this particular area of your life, whatever questions that you have. Pay attention to your dreams, because that's what I got, with the lions. One of them was a lion, a lioness, and a black panther, right? All three showing up in my dreams. And right away, I knew those were my ancestors. I knew those were my spirit guides, because I always go by how I feel in a dream. And I was not, of course, you see these three big cats in your backyard, right? And the lion was coming into my home. You're going to be scared. You know what I mean? You're going to be terrified. But they did not attack me. And that's when I knew, okay, these are my guides saying, we're here, we're surrounding you, we're protecting you. And so pay attention to your dreams. You're going to get a lot of messages through your dreams, through the signs that you're seeing. And the reason is because I feel like some of you right now, because it says your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, are going through a really tough time, right? A really challenging time. Some of you might feel, I hear, down in the dumps, may even feel like giving up, or feel like things just aren't working out for you, right? Like it's a struggle, right? And sometimes when we have this struggle, is because there's something we're resisting, there's something we're not changing. And that's one of the reasons, like we're going against the tide instead of flowing with the tide. And that can be a reason why sometimes it's so difficult. But then also too, with perseverance, right? And going on the path that is going to serve your highest good, it's not easy, right? Taking the path less traveled is not easy. The path that's traveled by more people may seem easy in the beginning, but in the end, it rarely is, because it usually leads to a path of regret in the end, right? If we're being honest with ourselves. So for some of you right now, you may feel like you're being tested. And this is why Spirit's saying, hang in there. We're trying to get your attention, right? Pay attention. Stop being in denial. Whatever situation you're in that you deep down know is not aligned with you, right? Pay attention to the signs, because you've already asked the universe. So maybe that's what I'll call it instead. It's like you've already asked the universe for the answers, and now they're trying to get your attention to provide you with the answer. But some of you may not like the answers that you're receiving, right? That is the other thing. We want things to go a particular way when that's not really for our highest good. So the answers are coming, right? So some of you who aren't receiving these answers yet, they're coming. So pay attention. And in this case, some of you too, the third card you received is balanced spirituality and practicality. And it says full moon in Pisces. So what I'm getting is, some of you may be wanting to walk a more spiritual path, right? Some of you may be in a situation where you may have thought more in terms of your head and more logical. And now you're seeing the signs, and now you're having certain experiences, but you're having a difficult time balancing that with your more logical mind, right? Balancing that with the reality of your day to day, your 3D. And this is where Spirit is saying that this is the time now to be quiet, to still the mind, right? So make some time for quiet time and go in, right? Meditation, right? Just stillness, not do nothing dramatic, so that you can hear the answers, and that there needs to be a balance between your 3D day-to-day life and really involving a bit more of your spiritual side so that you can get these answers, right? Because there's something for some of you where it's out of whack, where you may have been leaning too much towards the more 3D life and not enough of dipping into your intuition and into your spirituality, right? Like making room for the divine. So this is where Spirit's saying that this is the time for you to have a balance. And some of you too may want to pursue a more spiritual path, but you may be saying to yourself that you don't see how that would work given the realities of your life, that this would be something that would work for you, but you may be feeling this calling, right? And again, the answers you need are coming. So let's go ahead and clarify. So we have two things we can call it. The answers you need are coming. And look, bottom of the deck, you have the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith. Some of you want to take a leap of faith. Some of you want to go towards something different, something new. Let's clarify, Spirit. The answers you need are coming. Ooh, see that death card? Wow, beautiful. That's a transformation, right? That doesn't have to be a physical death. But some of you may be feeling that way right now because with transformations, they can be very difficult, particularly if we're resisting them. But with the death card, this is something that's inevitable, right? This change is coming. And that's what Spirit is saying. The answers you need are coming. And for some of you, it's just starting over, right? It's putting an end to where you are and what you're currently doing and going in a new direction, right? And then you also have the Knight of Cups. So this could be in terms of a path that you love. It could be for some of you in terms of a relationship, you know, ending one situation, making an offer, or receiving an offer in another situation. Some of you could be asking for guidance in that particular area of your life, right? So it could be in terms of relationships, it could be in terms of romance, it could be in terms of a career path, something that you love to do, or you're asking the divine or universe to send you signs to help you with finding a new path, something that you really, really love. But again, I'm getting that the answers you need are going to be coming when it comes to this particular area of your life, right? Love, romance, or in terms of career and something that you love to do. So pay attention to the signs, see? Because some of you here, there's an offer, right? That's coming in, right? Ace of Pentacles. These are gifts from the divine. So these are usually tangible. So whether that be in terms of your finances, whether that be in terms of a prosperous offer, right? But some of you are really stressed about this Nine of Swords, you know, and it could have been where maybe some of you are in situations that weren't aligned, right? Or you made offers that you're now regretting, and you're now wanting to get yourself out of a particular situation and go in a different direction. But it's something that's going to take a lot for you to disentangle yourself from. So anywho, just know the answers you need are coming in whatever area of your life that you're stressing about. Now let's clarify. Your commitment is being tested. Some of you may be wavering. Okay, so Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is doing a lot of research. So some of you may be a little bit too much into your head, right? Trying to get a little bit too much information, you know, analysis paralysis. So this could be causing you to feel causing you some challenges, right? Or some of you, the answer is also for you to do a little bit more research, right? In terms of getting more information. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Why is this Page of Swords here? Okay, so Page of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe for some of you, when it comes to being very grounded, right? Feeling very stable, whether that be in your home life, whether that be in terms of a career, right? Whether that be in terms of a relationship. Maybe right now you're feeling very tested in that situation, but just know that the answers you need are coming. Some of you are doing a little bit more research. Some of you may be researching somebody, you know, because the Page of Swords can be a little stalkerish, right? But try not to get too caught up in that, and listen more to your intuition and to the direction that Spirit is leading you in, because I'm getting that right now you're being heavily guided. All right, let's clarify. Some of you could be in terms of a relationship. Oh, let me hide this because I don't want it to get banned on, you know, other places. So you have the Lovers. So some of you have a choice to make when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to two things, right? Could be a lover, right? When it comes to love. So some of you may be watching somebody. All right, let's clarify balance, spirituality, and practicality, and then we'll wrap up. Okay, so here you have the Eight of Wands, and Eight of Wands is very fast movement, right? It could also be good news, but it also came up with the Five of Pentacles. So this is where I'm getting. So for some of you who are excluding Spirit or excluding the divine, right? Because look at these people. These people look absolutely miserable. And Five of Pentacles is an energy of like poverty and misery and feeling left out in the cold and things not going right. And with the Eight of Wands, I'm getting that this feeling or this situation is just getting like quickening, like you're like feeling out of the cold